Chat. Are you there? Can you hear me?
Chat, are you chat?
Chat, you chatting right now?
Chat, tell me you're real.
Please.
Hi, chat.
Foodfather says, I guess. Yeah, no,
Okay.
let me know if you can see this. Let me know if it actually, like, popped up on live, etc.
Roma, you're snipping your nails in the microphone.
That's all we need.
Okay, let me send out ads. I can see that we're
I
up.
broke it, so I was trying to fix it real quick.
We are live. Okay, wonderful. I'll hit this button, send this out for everybody. Hit this button. Close blue sky. Okay. Hi, chat. How's it going? You having a wonderful evening tonight? I hope you are, because it's about to get serious.
Why is Santa here?
What? What do you mean? On the BRB screen?
Yeah.
Like, do you not know?
Put the real Santa there.
Oh, yeah. Now that I played 999. Probably not Jello, thank you for the sub. Foodfather, thank you for the sub. Dualblade77, thank you for the sub. Homeric Horror, thank you for the sub. Inky, thank you for the sub. Ban Seagazer, please. I'll consider it.
Yeah, please. Thank you.
Person of Good Hat, thank you for the sub. Yeah, no, every time I do one of these streams, I add a new thing to this loading screen. Now it's the Don't Even Joke Lad bird.
Finally.
The deserved one.
I'm done joking.
Lad.
I've only just begun joking.
The jokester.
The
I'm
jokester.
always joking.
Flourish, thank you for the sub. Jay, is this the stream where you tell me what the Beast from Purgatory's nail looks like? Probably not.
Sorry.
It's whatever you want it to be, gamer.
Pull it from your heart.
That's
and your
the
mind.
beauty. The beauty of it.
Don't even joke, lad. If we don't get Love's Pure Wings, I'll burn out. I have 2 minutes and I must scream. Cloud Calling Spear. Okay. I'm seeing the argument. Mostly because you typed up a very substantial argument over in the Reflection Mail-In Ballots channel. I'm gonna give everybody like a minute or two to filter in, and then I'll explain how this shit's gonna work.
I can't even get into the roll 20.
For the music.
I'm just listening to my own music.
This is fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, that's a problem for another day.
I'm a huge Strata Mercurial fan, and mainly just because of how hard its entry goes. Respect. I like Big Ballista. It's how it is. Reflection Alternative soon, very excited. Yeah, we gotta get all 100 of these fuckers done first. And like,
Yeah.
obviously this shit is very first pass. Like, I have not gone through and edited, and like, many of you have pointed out some very funny glitches in the abilities, because I forgot to phrase something correctly. My favorite is my favorite little spelling mistake so far is in Soul Scopes, where it's got a like Pokemon style Endure move, where when you would be reduced to 0 HP, you're instead reduced to 1 HP. I definitely phrased it as, if you would be wounded, instead reduce yourself to 0 HP. So it's like, don't worry, instead of dying, you just die.
Also, for those excited for Reflection Alternative, I just posted one of the PCs up on my Patreon.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, well, it's 5 minutes past, so let me explain how this shit works. So everybody, you're seeing the hot gameplay of tonight. I am sitting here with a fucking Word document. I've got chat pulled up
Let's
on my
go.
other monitor. I am watching everything that you guys say, and we are going to go through the final 25. I have at the top of this page, past this big list of all the reflections that are currently in, I've got a list of my own assumptions before going into this stream that, like, yeah, I'd probably do this one here, this one there, etc. We're gonna see how your list compares to my list at the end of this. Mine did not fill out all 25. I just had a short list of those that I was already invested in. But I'm not gonna reveal that until later. For now, we're gonna see what you guys say and what you guys have said. And I'm going to start off everything by addressing the Discord channel, Reflection Mail and Ballots, as well as some of the comments that have shown up on Patreon posts, videos, etc. First things first. The list of 25 that are already in is publicly available up on Patreon. You can check the list whenever you want. You don't gotta read really fast on this thing. Similarly, I can post it in, I can post it in the Discord again. This is a list that,
It's already pinned.
It's
Oh,
the
okay.
list of all the reflections that are already confirmed. There's like 75 of them. Yeah, it's pinned in the Patreon, or in the
posting it
normal
in
reflection
our
chat.
Discord, so, like, Tiny can look at it.
Yeah,
just-
Tiny don't know.
Yeah.
Tiny hasn't read that shit. He doesn't know.
Yeah, I don't.
Can we include more divorce-themed reflections? So yeah, that's the list of all 75 that have gotten in so far. I have actually gone through. I've read every comment, and I've given it some good thought. For a few of them, a really common one that actually turned up again and again was and it's one that I absolutely would have overlooked. And I'm gonna leave this to hear your opinions, chat, as well as my fellow co-streamers. You can feel free to comment on my decision making here. But one that came up repeatedly that is functionally very different than what is in the game so far. It fills a niche. Is World Tune Broom spring cleaning. So the reason why I kind of want to put this in the game is because I think it adds something that we don't have already, and we need more mage type reflections. It's really flexible and gives you a lot of gameplay. So I'm probably gonna slap this one in secure. Thank you for drawing my attention to it. This shit is fucking great. There is another one that I want to tag into secure that I think is funny because a member of chat has been championing this one since the very beginning, and I always intended to put it in to the point that it kind of became a meme to not address it and act like its chances were bad, when for me I always intended this one to be in. Ingot. So the reason why I want to put Ingot in is pretty simple, actually. I think it has a cool fantasy of you being a blacksmith that is forging your own reflection as you play. Like, that is fundamentally so cool, I would not take it out. Like, for base Ingot, functionally I need to design like these level 0 versions of every single weapon. They have to be usable at level 0. Ingot level 0 is going to be a little tricky because it has to give you like a flash forward of what types of power you can get. So Ingot will be like this very, like, you can manifest it as different weapons level 0, and then after level 1 you got to commit to forging it towards something specific. It's going to be a very like dial build your own reflection, but this is one that whose fantasy I personally would find extremely exciting. What else was I like, no, absolutely secure? No debate. This one came up a lot. Crown of Madness. Crown of Madness.
Yeah, people really wanted that one.
Yeah, it's an ESP booster. It's It synergizes really well with the setting. I think it's sick, and even if you decide to run Reflection level 0 and then spin it off into a fantasy campaign or some shit, a level 0 Crown of Madness still does synergize well and like shift itself over well. Like, yeah, no, I want to be some big fuck-ass mage. You can still rock Crown of Madness and go that direction, or like, I want to run a Digimon-themed campaign. Weirdly, this is a very versatile reflection for something that seems so specific. So, I gotta put this one in. There's another freebie in here. Dragon King Axe. It's just... I don't gotta explain shit about that one, it's great. It's an axe that has all the power of all the elemental dragons in it. It's a big fucking axe.
Finally.
I'm gonna be honest. This list right now is spear heavy, which is not what I expect because I'm not normally a spear guy. I'm an axe guy. You throw a big fucking axe at me, I go yes. Good. So yeah, no, Dragon King's axe is gonna be on here 100% secure. What else? Oh right, yeah, no, this certain spicy one. I really like this one. I'm going to, I think I can commit to this pretty safely. I'm going to put a Hope's Cultivation Seed on here.
Yeah!
I think it's...
That was one of the ones I was gonna petition for.
Yeah, I think it's earned its place. It's very, like... Its level 1 is, like, just... You get a big burst of power. And then... Or it's level 0, so you get a big burst of power. You run it through the first session, and you're just, like... It does a lot of very basic things, so I haven't made it yet. It felt kind of, like, underwhelming to drop at a certain point, or game design-wise. Like, yeah, you just get numbers, but, I think its real gameplay comes in at level 1 and beyond, where you have access to the level system, and the idea is you mount a second reflection on top of Hope's Cultivation Seed, and it causes that in itself to mechanically grow. Like, if you're like, oh, I level up my Hope's Cultivation Seed to level, like, 2 or level 3, and then you finally go, okay, now I'm mounting the second reflection on top of it, like, say I take Dragon King's Axe, and you slap that down on top of it, it would expand the functionality of Dragon King's Axe, and I think that's a cool reward. It's a little...
It's weirdly a very sentiment core reflection of,
yeah.
like, building upon, you know...
I think...
experience.
I think it's fucking neat. There's, now, I want to explain what this special category means. And this is still based on the mail-in votes. One that turned up repeatedly, and one that I've given a little bit of thought to, is, Sanguine Sigil.
Another one I was gonna petition for.
We literally talked about this last night.
Yeah. Sanguine Sigil is an interesting one because it is very much like blood manipulation. It lets you do the Kekai Sensen thing. Very cool. The problem that I run into with it is a very vampire core reflection, and we already have a vampire core reflection. So probably what I'm gonna do with this one is, instead of adding it as its own reflection, I'm going to retool Ember Song and smack the two together. Because I think Ember Song's base fantasy of biting people and gaining flame is very good, but the way it manifested was rather weak in terms of its abilities. So I think we're just gonna make the way its abilities manifest the way that Sanguine Sigil works and pretty much combine the two together. So we're gonna write that down as Sanguine Sigil plus Ember Song. Another one that's come up is the Reflection Strange Stranger, which gives you it hides your appearance permanently and projects your big Venom monster body. It's what Liam's rocking. And I think I'm gonna put this under special too, because I'd really like to combine it with another reflection that has a similar role and functionality, and pretty much let you take a 2-for-1. It's one reflection, but you choose how it manifests. I think I'm going to go Strange Stranger plus Demon Blood Infusion as the same reflection, and it'll just... Strange Stranger and Demon Blood Infusion are different manifestations of the same thing, is the idea. So you get a 2-for-1 on that guy.
Demon Blood Infusion was another one that I was petitioning for.
Yes. Finally. And there's definitely more, but I wanna start talking to chat. Finally, there's another one that got brought up a bunch, which is, and a member of chat actually wrote an extended piece of fan fiction for it. Thanks, CurseForge, very cool. This is the Cloud Calling Spear. Cloud Calling Spear is one that I like a lot, but there's one fucking problem with it. It's a spear, and I have made so many goddamn spears, I realize.
Hello?
Hello?
Javen, you got cut out
Okay.
for us.
Oh, okay. CurseForge decided to update. Don't worry, Minecraft is updated, guys.
Wow.
But yeah, no. Did you hear what I was talking about? Any of it? Oh,
You
okay.
said
Chat can
the
still hear
fan
me.
fiction. Okay.
Okay. Functionally, I just said Cloud Calling Spear. I like
Yeah.
Cloud Calling Spear a lot. Problem. We have too many fucking spears on this list. I feel like every 5th reflection is a spear. I had to take stuff like Funerary Bell and make it an option between various weapons, because it was also a spear. We got a lot of spears. I think I'm going to adjust Cloud Calling Spear and shift it over to just Cloud Caller and make it like a bow staff. Like anything other than just another spear. This combines well with the suggestion I actually saw in chat literally 5 minutes before the stream, where the Cloud Caller would have different stances based on different like types of weather. Like you'd have like a thunder stance, you'd have like this storm stance, and each of them would do something different, and making it the stance-based reflection. And I'm like, oh, I really see where this goes, because your stances also affect the weather. So it's not just like a, yes, I stand slightly differently. It's a, I am assuming a different pose, and in doing so, now it's fucking raining. No, I'm doing this. Now lightning strikes. Yeah?
I raise my hand.
What's up?
One of the ones I was going to petition for was Treble's Mist Sword, where it's just the handle of the weapon and then it seeps out mist everywhere. You could do something like that for it, where it's like, it's just the handle of the weapon, and then the stance changes what the weapon is.
That's an interesting idea. I like it.
It's just an idea.
Yeah, I just like it for Cloud Caller, because it's a very, like, it wants to sell that almost like, it's like that more martial arts fantasy vibe.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yes, embodying it just by how you hold your fucking stick is very cool to me. But yeah, no, I do like this idea. All right, hold on. No ceremony behind this one. She just goes on up there. Okay, done. Why would you ever use a spear when you could use a glaive? Yeah, no, the suggestion was also making it very much like Gregor stances from TI. I want to shout out our guy Jackson for not taking a spear in reflection and instead taking a gun. Should be very proud of him for that. Especially considering that we have, 999 spears at this point in the game. So, with all that said, I will probably come back and look at the list more, look at suggestions more. But I wanna hear from you, Chad. I hope you've prepared your arguments. I hope you've prepared your reasoning. I'm gonna do my best to read chat, and this is one of the few instances where you're allowed to repeat yourself. I asked you to be,
But not too much.
yeah, I asked you to be courteous. If I'm like, if we go, okay, let's take some suggestions and we start talking about Mimic. Hold repeating yourself until it's question time again, but you are allowed to repeat your argument when it's question time. Be polite to the reflection that's currently chosen. Otherwise, with that, I'm going to look. The one off the top of my... The one I immediately saw with no argument, but an argument in itself is, Kingbreakers. This...
Yeah.
I like it.
Kingbreaker is cool, but I just don't know how to do it well enough. Like, because it's
Well enough
fantasy.
to warrant
Is that,
a reflection.
I mean, it's just like without.
It almost feels like it could be an ESP on its own.
Like,
But I really like Kingbreakers.
because it's this kind of thing of, I like Kingbreakers too, but it's like the fantasy of Kingbreakers plays out better in what would be if someone had it in like our show versus what we have to write down as mechanics for a balanced experience.
Yeah.
In my head,
I can see that. I think I'd need to probably change Kingbreakers a little bit, so that there are functionally GM-approved restrictions and GM-approved bonuses. Like, yeah, these are the good ones. And then include a segment at the bottom that's write your own. Like, the obvious,
Yeah.
like, GM fiat one of, like, yeah, this is an example of a Kingbreaker curse. You are permanently down one attribute. And you can choose in exchange for, like, a severe curse something from the severe table. Like, functionally, I'd make a... This is why I'm like it. This is why I haven't done Kingbreakers yet, because I like this thing. I would separate restrictions between mild, moderate, and severe restrictions.
mhm.
Give a bonus, create a table for each, and then a bonus table for each. And if you place a mild restriction on yourself, you get something from the mild table. If you place a moderate restriction, something from the moderate table. If you place severe, something from the severe table. And then just have the 7th entry on each table be write it yourself. You get the vibe at this point. I think it
Custom, yeah.
I think it works. I like Kingbreakers, but it will come down to how good can I make the mechanics. So I'm gonna put Kingbreakers under maybe. It'll come down to how good I can write it. It's an interesting idea. 6+1 restrictions and rewards, you get me. Yeah, exactly.
Do I see a luminous silver voter? Let's go.
From
I think-
Red Fate, XX Red Fate, you bring up an interesting one that I'm gonna write down. Because you did just remind me of this. End of Eternity. End of Eternity is a sword that once drawn manifests your past selves. I think End of Eternity is an 11 out of 10 reflection, but only in reflection setting. So, I'm gonna reveal what this bonus category is. And I'm gonna put End of Eternity here. End of Eternity functionally requires past lives to function. I cannot guarantee that in most settings. It's a fairly reflection core thing. As a result, with not the starter module, the first 100, the second module, the one with all the level 1 reflections, I'm going to include just like probably about 5 different reflections that are this setting specific. And when you're populating your list, you can swap out any that you don't like with like these 5 if you know you're going into a reflection game. Because End of Eternity rules, engages with the setting great. You cannot run it in anything but World 12 really without it having... I guess, like, again, if you factor... It dictates that reincarnation is part of your game, so it's gotta kind of be put in the spicy category and placed down here. But I agree, 10 out of 10 reflection.
See, so I'm talking about Reach the Sky. Jay and I talked about Reach the Sky like last night.
Oh yeah, let's talk about Reach the Sky and Star Strider right now.
Yeah.
So we talked actually pretty extensively about Reach the Sky because it's Aloha is Reach the Sky's biggest supporter.
Yeah.
And also, we're mutual Air Gear fans. This is critically important to understanding the fantasy here. There are two reflections that in my head, have a lot of overlap here. Reach the Sky and Star Strider.
Star Strider. Yeah.
Thematically. Mechanically, they're very different, but thematically, there's some overlap. Star Strider, what you're doing is, if there's an enemy all the way on the other side of the battlefield, you throw down a black hole between you and them. The black hole draws and attacks, charges up energy, and you slingshot yourself around like you're escaping orbit. It's rad as fuck. That's Star Strider. That's really cool. Reach the Sky is the pair of roller skates that you put on your legs that let you fly to the sky. Weirdly, in terms of spirit, these things wind up overlapping a lot for me, and as a result, I think I can pretty safely put down Reach the Sky under Secure, and then I need to do something different with Star Strider that just changes its flavor a little bit. Like,
yeah,
it's gotta be the same mechanics, but on a different weapon and a different idea, just to pull these things apart. So like, you might come back and Star Strider might be a sail. I don't know. Like, my brain's on satellites right now, so it's like, yeah, a satellite's
as
solar
much as I
panels.
fucking love Star Strider as it is now.
Yes,
it is just like it was such a weird reflection for when it came out, because it was like Star Strider is like the power scaling reflection, where it was just like it came out, F feedback, fucking straight B's and A's and stats, right?
Yeah.
Armor, it just kicked ass, and there was nothing really like, it was dope. I fucking loved it though.
Yeah.
But it is that thing of just like,
No, I'm gonna put Star Strider here, and I'm gonna rebuild it into something, probably a weapon or armor type that we don't have any of. We are lacking stuff like Chakram and shit like that, so we'll see. We'll see what it's reborn as, but I'm gonna put it down under special. I saw a comment for Singing Simulacrums, which is a really cool one. Singing Simulacrums is one that, by default, I feel like I am about in general, but I struggle to make mechanics for because they are such blank slates. You basically get your 6 customizable little Pokemon. But it's what you said, genuinely in the message. It's kind of important for the summoner fantasy to have at least one summoner that has a bunch of little guys. And you get to customize your little guys. We've got summons that are a clone of yourself. You've got summons that are a fucking monstrosity of a bajillion faces. You've got all sorts of stuff. You got a giant skeleton summon. We do not have Pokemon Trainer. And that's fucked up. So
but it's just so hard to design for.
That's exactly it.
Because it requires
like,
the GM to make it with the player, which is just you putting it into the book and going, yeah, make it yourself.
So so right now the way I have it in my head is your Singing Simulacrums are, you assign each of them a color, and they play using that color. They each have one attribute, and when one's defeated, they go back in the ball. You can only have one out at a time. So at first, we have a mechanic that lets you play with the color wheel, and nothing else. No abilities, no nothing. It's just, you do something with the color wheel, whether it's type advantage or something like that. As you play the game and you get your other gifts from other characters, you can take those gifts, take them off of your sheet, and give them to one of your simulacrums. And that's how you customize them. I look at this and I'm like, this feels like it's placing too much onus on the GM, but it works. Like, this definitely works. I would like to play that, but it's not, it's close.
Somebody in
close.
chat points out that Cruel World's catalog is kind of like the SCP collector.
Yes.
You could do it that way, where instead of like the summoner fantasy, instead of it being you start with 6 guys, it is you can now collect enemies as they appear, like a Pokemon trainer.
I think so. That's for me. That's the gap between it and Cruel World's catalog, right? Like Cruel World's catalog is the
okay.
I want to catch them all. Singing Simulacrums is I want to start with my 6 guys already.
I have 6 guys,
Um,
and my thing is controlling these 6 guys. Okay, I
I
understand.
might put it. So I'm gonna put it under maybe it needs. I need to figure out how to make it work a lot like Kingbreakers, but I do like. I would love to. There needs to be something like it in here.
Yeah.
In the same, like, you will see a summoner reflection of this variety, even if it needs to get reworked like Rider's Call did. I'm putting it in like that.
Yeah.
Dasnos, thank you for the sub. Hope's cultivation seed's still on the table. What do you mean on the table? It's in, my friend. You're safe.
Mhm.
Can I pitch one of mine to you, Jabin?
Sure, yeah.
Eternal Librarian. Please, sir.
Eternal Librarian. That's a really good one because it's a nerd reflection, and we're actually kind of low on the weird, like.
I already pitched my idea for what kind of mechanics it could have. We love the Magic School.
I'm tapping my fingers because I'm like, Eternal Librarian's fantasy is the idea that it is an infinite puzzle box that you can ask questions to. In my head, there would be a mechanic related to asking a question and that question rewarding you with material benefits, even in the middle of a combat, which I think is kind of hype. That is as far as I got with it, and the rest is all question marks.
My pitch was Eternal Librarian. I hold it up. This is the magic Rubik's Cube that you start combat, and now you're fighting, and you go, you pose question. Now everyone is inside your cool Rubik's Cube fighting microbes. Magic School Bus style. That was my pitch, just for chat.
That feels, yeah, my response was, that feels like an ESP. Like, that feels like a really
Yeah,
good ESP.
it does.
Okay. I'm gonna put this under maybe because it'll come down to, if I can get the mechanic looking good, then I'll put it in. And if I can't, it will just remain on the floor and I'll be sad.
Yeah. I saw Swamp bring up, like, that there's no real, like, healer.
Yes.
Yeah.
But me and Jay talked about this last night. I'm very anti my job is healing reflection because I feel like if there was one like that on the list, it would be the objective best option.
Yeah, it would be the best option to pick. Like, it's
I think
just...
healing would be fine if it's weird healing, not just pure
Yeah, because
healing.
we have reflections on the list that can do healing, but it's all like, it's like a part of the skill set. It's like a thing you can do. It's weird healing, like you said. Having a guy that is, this is the healing guy, it's like, okay, well, someone has to take this.
Yeah.
I think,
Or just...
yeah.
Mhm.
I'm
Go
like,
on.
it's such a toss-up for me because I do think it's important, like, in
Yeah.
A role.
well, like, in your slop, tower climb, fucking garbage.
It is a fantasy to fit Phil.
It is a critically important fantasy.
Though,
I
I
think
will say, I think a good way to do it is if it was shield healing rather than actually healing.
Yeah, barriers.
I think having healing be on there, like, there are reflections in the list right now that can heal. They just can. But their fantasy isn't, I'm the healer. It's
I think it is important to have at least one reflection with the fantasy I'm the healer. Whether it's good or not it's up to how you balance it. But
Yeah.
I think how Aloha put it was interesting, where it's like you can give them like fake HP or like
barrier, yeah.
barrier HP, where it goes away at the end of the encounter.
Where it's like,
'Cause, like, the big-
that's actually really cool. Like, it's like, no, I'm healing you. You get 5 HP. but at the end of the encounter it disappears, like your health bar.
Yeah.
That's kind of sick.
So it's like I'm healing you, but not healing you.
Yes.
People
Because
in
it
the
also
chat are
stops it
calling
where,
for
like-
Luminous Silver. That could be a good one for that one.
Because, like, obviously we've talked about this situation, like, before, where it's just like, what if someone just goes, hey, I'm just going to spend this entire scene technically, like, hitting my heal button,
Yeah.
right? Like, before a boss or whatever, like, and everything, right? So if it's, like, temp HP healing, right?
Yeah.
At least, like, it would go away, and it's not really that beneficial, right? But it's still living out that healing fantasy.
Killer fantasy.
Where it's you're
yeah.
like temporary putting them together instead of just actually like just perfectly solving them.
For me,
I don't know.
it'll just come down to can I do it? But I'll write it down.
Yeah,
Because,
exactly.
like, I'm
yeah.
like, I see the argument for Luminous Silver being this, but if I was gonna make a healer reflection, I would make a brand new one, and it would
Yeah.
be committing to I am the cleric in the back as the fantasy, because
Mm-hmm.
that is, if you pick up, I choose the heal staff, you know what you're getting
Yeah.
into, and that is a fantasy that
we
we do
could
not
do
have.
both. We could do Luminous Silver and that one.
Uh,
Since a lot of people, I'm just saying it because a lot of people in the chat like Luminous Silver, and I also like Luminous Silver.
Luminous Silver is I do like it. I'm gonna put it on like it gets its own special category of low maybe, but yeah, it's going on low maybe. Low.
Christ.
Any love
It
for the
is what it
healing
is.
gun?
Any love?
No,
No.
actually, people are anti-voting for the healing gun.
Yeah.
People are going, do not put her in
Where?
chat.
Let me scroll up. Let me find them.
You
Like,
know exactly who it is, boss.
like it's just this like I understand Niki's argument where it's just kind of like trivializes stuff. My opinion is that it wouldn't trivialize things because to imply that because the whole thing about these level 0 reflections is the fact that they will be setting agnostic for the most part, right? And people can just plug and play them in any setting that they want, right?
Yeah.
Single-handed savior would not have the same value because your GM probably wouldn't make the fleshed out like elemental system and everything like that. And the scan would be lobotomized into just you can tell what someone's stat is or something else on top of having a little bit of healing, right? It wouldn't be as like narratively heavy, I don't think, as it is in like our series.
My hot take is
Right?
that she ain't that strong. Like,
Yeah.
I definitely overtuned her. Like, mechanically, SHS is a little too powerful, but that is like
Yeah.
I fucked up the mechanics a little bit, not like a conceptual thing.
I don't think like the healing wise and everything is like bad, but it's just like, you know, like narratively narratively at the beginning of Reflection, a lot of our like the whole like first plot point of finding the burn victims and everything was like a lot of it was solved due to like single-handed saviors like scans and everything, and that's kind of like I think what Inky's concern is, which I don't think is a concern because people won't be running our game, and I don't think it will have as much narrative weight as it
No,
did.
I think that's a good
Yeah.
point where I think it has some. I think Single-Handed Savior gives you a lot of Chapter 1 strength when it comes to determining. Okay. So
Someone in chat, is Single-Handed Savior only balanced in Reflection because of Argos's rolls? Way to say the thing we were saying!
Let me tell you, single-handed savior, if it was played by anyone else, it wouldn't have the you roll twice when you scan. Like,
Everyone in the call goes dead silent, like we were not saying it out loud for a reason.
Jackson's rolls are a little comically bad, but there is. So I think there actually is some merit to what you're saying, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
So too.
I think Single-Handed Savior's tactics mechanic and banking bullets off people
yeah,
is
that is a good. Yeah,
it's too fucking fire. Like that shit's
Yeah.
awesome as hell.
yeah.
Because like early game. Yeah, you go, Jackson. You
No,
me talking over you. Well, me and my reflection, you John guy with the gun in your hand. Carry on.
I think what you're saying is right, Alo. But I think it also is something that applies to many other things.
No.
That a lot of these reflections rely so much on people using them in good faith and not
Yeah.
Yeah.
Abusing them. Any
Yeah.
reflection can
And
be abused if the person is being.
Yeah, a single-handed savior can definitely be, do everything and abuse. But
Yeah.
I think there are a lot of reflections that applies to, and if we start doing
Yeah.
that, really,
I mean, yeah,
Stringently.
but it's the thing of like, for the most part, right? In this Zero module, Jay's adding this rule of like fool me once. You can do some cool shenanigans abusing the thing once, and past that, the GM can just go, no, you can't do that again.
Yeah, like, okay,
Right?
that's really funny.
Yeah,
You got me this one
so
time,
like
sure.
that kind of stops it. But if just like the tactics and everything, so you could probably use single-handed saviors like scan for something really crazy like once in this one shot, and that's it. And
Here's-
so it's just like,
Here's the exact area I think single-handed savior is OP, and it is OP now that you bring it up, in the way of a few other reflections that I would need to look at. It is not tactics. It is not actually making hard light weapons. That shit is fire and fine. That can just run as is. It is the scan, weirdly, because
Yeah.
Act 1 is so it's so you figuring out things.
like
it's
the scan.
information-based.
The scan is the only thing I would go, yeah, this is a little bit too strong. But
Yeah.
like I said, I don't think it'll have the narrative
yeah,
weight in other
you need to
campaigns.
like specify what it can and can't do if you
Yeah.
need to put it in something.
Yeah, that's what Inky was most concerned about. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
That's
Like everything else is fine.
So the big thing is there are a few other reflections that can also scan. There is one of them that I will probably leave exactly as is because it is Inkwell. In order to scan with Inkwell, you must stab someone, and that is an inherent balance of you cannot actually solve the Chapter 1 Who is Burn Infected conundrum with Inkwell unless you go around and stab everybody in the district, which suddenly, yeah, that's allowed. That's fair. That's funny.
I mean,
That's
originally, single-handed savior you used your turn to scan.
Yes. I think single-handed savior scan
Actually,
is...
that sucks. So don't
Yeah.
go back to that.
No, I think single-handed savior scan is really sick mid to late game because that's the point that you should be using single-handed savior to fill in gaps in your information. Because, like, that's just like that's a hole filler. That's really good. It is the early game demystification, and like that makes sense. So I think I might instead, because this doesn't just like Jackson's right. This doesn't just apply to single-handed savior. Your character can have analysis ESP and just have scan themselves. You could be John Content cracking material driver and have a scan ability. So I think what needs to happen is there needs to be a section describing in Act 1 how to balance analysis, like
Yeah,
how to balance
it's-
info.
that's what you would need.
Yeah,
But
That's
it's
the
this kind of thing of,
module,
like-
the alteration, yeah.
So it's this thing of I would put single-handed savior under the special category or whatever the bonus. Yeah, bonus. Because it's this kind of thing of like, yes, people can have analysis CSP, but your GM has to go, yes, I approve, or
Is that
goes,
like for
you have it
advanced
now. Yeah.
GMs?
I no bonuses. It requires the module itself. I'm gonna actually put single-handed savior under special. I think
She
I'm going.
is.
She is. I think I'm going to refine her abilities from being a little bit more general because she is very much like you can make whatever weapon you want hard light. I'm going to refine that into the gunplay style because I think it's the most interesting variant of this. We can use more guns. We can use more pistols specifically.
I mean, yeah, whatever weapon you want.
Yeah.
That's pretty much just been flavor, unless you apply.
Yeah. That's
the
exactly
tactics
it.
stuff.
It's right now it specifies you can make whatever weapon you need. I'll probably specify it more into gun so that nobody gets confused.
You
and
could
just-
always change it completely and just be like, when you scan someone,
yeah.
you can now hard light the thing that has an advantage.
So I'm gonna take this discussion and I'm gonna suggest one of the ones that I wanted to petition for that has this issue as well,
What's that?
which is Planetarium of the Self.
Oh,
I wanted to
God.
petition for Planetarium of the Self, which has this exact issue.
Planetarium of the Self would need to be under bonus, if anything. Like, it cannot
Okay.
be under anything other than bonus. Unless it gets changed completely. Because it is a reflection that interferes with your elemental composition. That requires a lot of setting knowledge, and yeah, that I might just need to rework that one if I'm gonna do that. Because I like the idea of Gaia's coming to attack you, and you go, I turn my skin to iron, and then clash, it bangs off of you. That's very cool. That's very clever. I would.
And it's like a cool astrologian
thing.
astrolabe
yes.
thing, yeah.
I would need to make it more in line with that and less in line with. Hey man, have you listened to Riddle Arendite talk your ear off for 1 hour straight about functionality of the elements so that you can balance them cleverly? That is.
You need to have a degree in the setting
Literally,
to use it
right now,
now.
you need a degree in the setting to use it well, which is why I like it. And I think it's cool. But also, I'm like,
But
I think its fantasy is good at its core. I just need to remove the PhD requirement. And like,
yeah,
if you use it but like make it so if you use it in the reflection setting and you are Roma and you do have a PhD in it, you can still do that shit. I need to make it smooth barrier to no barrier to entry, but like many areas to excel if you're a real dork about it. So yeah, I'll put it under bonus.
What the hell?
I said you had to listen to Riddle Arendite monologue for an hour in order to use this thing. If you succeed, you are officially a dork. I'm trying to remember it, but Sam's reflection, Ardian.
Already in.
Yep.
What about Robin's?
Countermand? Hold on, I'm putting Countermand under. We need to put it under maybe, because I've got to figure out how to make its mechanics better.
Yeah, I was also-
I did talk to you
also,
about
like-
it.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need something for the Ruby ones.
Yeah.
There are
Um,
dozens of them.
Don't forget to fix. Oh right, yeah. That's it. I wrote special instead of single-handed savior. I'm very curious to see Pillar of the Underworld, since it actively rewards, if it's anywhere, it'd be under a bonus. The Coda reflection, yeah, that can't run in anything else.
I put my hand up.
Yes.
I'm gonna put this one on because I know you were interested in it.
Yeah.
Hammer of Justice. Had to remember it.
Oh my god, you stole my thunder.
I was putting it on the table for you. I'm sorry.
You stole my thunder. I was gonna just go, yeah, I'm putting this one in later. Yeah, no, you're good. Hammer of Justice. Yeah, no. I'm gonna.
Sorry, I didn't know. I was trying to be helpful.
Hammer of Justice is very simple. It's a hammer. You make up laws. If people break the laws, you beat their ass.
It's scary. It's really scary.
Yes.
Mine's the big reflection. First place.
The big reflection lists.
It would have been smart if I saved them.
Yeah, they're spread across
I pulled
the
them all up
cosmos.
yesterday. I will grab them for you.
if
Thank
you
you.
if you go to the reflection chat in the Discord, Snackfather has made a reflection list that just has all of them on one doc.
That's very useful.
It's pinned there. So, and I also put a list of the ones that are confirmed already in the module. So,
Well, then never mind. Figure it out yourself, Jackson.
yeah, the information is there for those with the brains to search it.
No, thank you.
Okay.
Can someone spoon feed this to me?
Don't ever ask me to find information in Discord. The worst possible way to store information.
True.
True, though. Y'all rule.
Man, I'm happy. All the reflections I like are in.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of where I'm at now.
Tiny just sitting pretty like, damn, Weight of the World got in like first 10, huh?
Yeah.
Is Ascalon's bow capable of being put on the list? We don't have that many bows, to be honest.
Astral Elevator, my goat.
Yeah, Astral Elevator's already on here, but yeah.
It's a bow. That's why I was about it.
I want a Fallen Heights because I want a revolutionary reflection. City Fallen is from the same, like, it's got a same or similar vibe, but Fallen Heights has just got one problem. It's a fucking spear. Jackson, you heard me talk about this earlier when I realized like 10 reflections on the list were spears, and I'm doing you proud, but also...
I will be right back.
Only 10? Really?
Yeah, man. But do we have a fishing pole?
How many gauntlet reflections we got?
One,
Hey.
two off the top of my head.
Bro, Grass of the Earth's already in that shit. Shut up.
And there's also Survivor's Gauntlet, which is fucking rad. Sword Hunt's the spear if you think about it, Lamau.
Do we have any watches?
That would be Morpho Device,
Bro
actually, which
wants
is-
Ben 10.
That's
Yes, actually.
Strange Stranger is getting combined with Demon Blood Infusion, and yes, what was the other one you asked about? Blessed Ties. Blessed Ties already in, yes. Noonbreaker and Hot Streak. That is an interesting one. I've already got mechanics for that one written up. I've just got to decide if it's, like, good enough to... They're fun. They're very straightforward. You shoot the gun, and the gun gets hot, and the more heat the gun get, then you can combine into larger gun that you shoot.
Gun.
Yes.
Which one was that?
Noonbreaker and Hot Streak.
Dude, that's... You know, like... Cool and all, but...
Yeah.
Counterman turned into sword and gun.
Sword
it do
and
both.
gun and sheath.
It get hot.
It also get hot.
Countermand as a reflection is some bitch Riddle could make in a lab in a day and then slap onto some random guy.
Yep.
He's
Perfect for a level 0 thing.
yeah, Countermand on the other side getting depressed. World
We have the technology to make Countermand at home.
Can't believe I almost picked Death of the M. Shit, sucked.
Death of the Empire is fucking awesome.
It is, but
Where is it?
I'd have to use ESP real good.
Oh, right. I'm gonna put this one on because I think it's cool. Vetted Blood Ash Ritual Tome. It's a nerd reflection, but it's got sick gameplay. Trust.
You discussed the gameplay.
It's got sick gameplay. Trust. My tome. Hashtag my tome. The evil ass tome. Thoughts on adding Daydreaming Me? I do like Daydreaming Me. I just can't. I can't. That's one that I'll put Daydreaming Me under low maybe because I can't think of a way to make it work. If you obviously like Theory Crap this shit in the fucking Discord, if you're like, oh, I figured it out. Ticket to the show. Ticket to the show. So Ticket to the Show is basically Shikigami. You get your little paper guys. That is a fantasy that we are missing a little bit, but is also, you know what? I'm gonna put Ticket to the Show under this, and I'm gonna combine it with Funeral Flare. If you really want to go that fucking Exorcist route, I think you probably go into whatever Ticket to the Show and Funeral Flare will be fused into. I think combining them will give them both a little bit more use, yeah.
I'm back.
Why didn't I pick that one?
To have a bunch of little guys running around, to have a bunch of little penguin mics running around.
Just, you know. Streamers are clowns. Someone with the ability to entertain while fighting.
So,
Argos, sort of.
Inky, I see your point with a few of the demonic arms are already in, so we really should have the rest of them. I think.
That's nepotism.
Well, yeah. But I think what you call it. God, how do I explain this? I think I would want to hit a few of them with a hammer, so I'm gonna put them under special and go demonic arms. The thing that I want to do with them in the level 1 module onwards is actually list the 6 demonic arms as a plot point. As a plot point. And go.
And then just have Vault Watcher be in the main list.
Yes.
Because like if we're already designing all the demonic arms, you might as well make.
You might as well spit Vault Watcher in there.
Yeah.
Or even put Vault Watcher under bonus, so that he's like, if you plan on running this in the reflection thing. The reason that I would put the demonic arms under plot hook is because I want to give GMs an opportunity to do something cool. By default, the demonic arms are Immortal Blade, Obsidian Gold, blah 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 blah. However, for your setting, you may choose a different set of 6 reflections and elect those to be your demonic arms instead. So you can have like New World Color, Strata Mercurial, fucking Hammer of Justice as your demonic arms. And then you could, as an extension for that, have a Pyromancer that's like a painter or something like that. I think the demonic arms are really cool as a cornerstone, and they've got to be represented in some capacity. I think they need to, that plot point needs to be controllable with a default set. That was my idea for it, at least. So I'm gonna put Vault Watcher under bonus. Because if you're running the demonic arms plot point, he can spit that shit out.
You're including Showrunner?
Yeah, I love Showrunner. What the fuck?
I love Showrunner, but
yeah, it's goated. I love that.
I mean, yeah, that seems abusable.
Yeah, it is. It's
but hey, man, go for it.
Like literally, it's so the way Showrunner works is whenever you want to take an action, you perform a magic trick as part of that action, and you decide if it is the secret behind the magic trick is a sleight of hand, an assistant, or a device. And the GM or the nearest hostile entity can go, oh, I think it's a device. And if the person is correct, the bonus that Showrunner would grant inverts into a penalty. So it's like it's a
How
fun
come it doesn't
guessing.
say that on the sheet?
It doesn't? Oh no, like I've typed up the mechanics in a big document.
Yeah, they're on the Patreon, but I only put the names just because like a lot of people have been going, add this, and it's already added, so I just made the list.
Yeah,
you
we
can
just wanted to
control
come
F
up
to
with
search it.
I can share you Showrunner's mechanics. They're pretty cool. Cast has a really good reflection. It also lets you teleport into the void beyond a turn for some reason. Yeah. It lets you exit reality. Like a magic trick. It lets you the prestige.
That's what happens, yeah. Is that what that movie was about?
Yes. I keep seeing World Dreamer. Make me your case for World Dreamer.
I don't remember World Dreamer. What's World Dreamer?
I'm waiting to see their case. Starfall Hammer Extinction. So, Starfall Hammer is good because it's a hammer, and hammers are underrepresented. Starfall Hammer is bad because it's from the same fucking branch world as like 10 different other reflections. The fucking continent-cracking material driver cycle is dominating this list, and like, if that's how it's gonna be, that's how it's gonna be.
Some worlds are better than others.
Apparently that one's better than everybody's because it has more reflections than main worlds.
Jay,
Yes.
add Sea Gazer 2.
Sea Gazer 2?
Yeah.
Remove Sea Gazer 1, add Sea Gazer 2?
Yeah. I like where this
Yeah.
idea's going.
Okay, so the case is over in the channel. Hold on, let me read this. I'm scratching my chin, I'm nodding, I'm observing, I'm learning.
Read it out loud.
I'll propose world
those of us who-
Say's necromancy tome. My primary reason for bringing it up is the rule of cool that you can summon the dead / vestiges of the past. The reason I think it should be included for the campaign is the RP ability that incorporates the character's prior actions and the versatility required to use underpowered characters in late game stages. Off the top of my head, I can imagine it being used to confuse enemies in multiple versions of the same person, mobbing a character to block their movement or attacks, perhaps even getting old enemies on your side. Using this reflection would require a wielder / character who keeps track of others, is familiar with their skills, and has the spatial awareness to recall the right people. On the other hand, a character without these traits gives the GM opportunities to include random kits and characters, secret NPCs, and PCs that the player should look out for, or drop opportunities. I'm gonna put this under bonus, because I actually do agree that keeping a catalog of previous NPCs is kind of sick. Obviously, it requires the reflection setting, so we need to go over here. But yeah, I'll put it under special. Or bonus, not special. Special's something different. Special's a Love House cat.
Yeah.
Respect on her name. How about a mix of light and how about a mix of Light of Humanity and Into the Mist? Who said that? Red Fate, you might actually be cooking. Hold up. I'm gonna put that under maybe because I haven't thought about it that hard yet, but you're cooking. You're cooking there. Hold on. Light of Humanity and Into the Mist. Okay, I respect it. We need more clothes reflections, yeah. So, here's one that I see people bring up. That I'm bad at designing for, I think I finally recognize. Pantomime Phantom. It is the Phantom Thief. Get him. I've tried to design this thing like twice and I fucking failed each time. So like, if it's on here, it's gonna be under maybe or low maybe no matter what because I'm bad at it, but like, fuck, anybody have any ideas for what a good Phantom Thief suit lets you do?
Weirdly, if I was the one making for it, it would probably end up looking a lot like Single-Handed Savior. Of having like a tactics mechanic. It would end up being something like a toolbox and tactics type thing.
Yeah.
Because it would have to be about being smart and heisting, right?
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people would make it more like a wardrobe, where it's like you change your outfits, you know? But I feel like you could turn it into almost a toolbox.
Toolbox.
You know what I mean?
I'm seeing pulling out any item is really good. I really like Foodfather's suggestion of put aggro onto allies. That's
Yeah,
vile.
it having like a hide mechanic, like a vanish.
Yeah, but being a Phantom Thief as opposed to a normal thief, it has to be showy. You have to leave
Showy, yeah.
a calling card.
Literally
That
like
can,
a-
like,
Ooh, a
lead back to you.
calling card. A calling card mechanic could be sick though. Where
like-
like you do a mechanic where you have a vanish, but whoever's holding the calling card can still see you, but they're the only one that can see you.
Or like, yeah, okay, I'm starting to see the vision a little bit. I've got to make it like, so it's fun general use and it doesn't turn everything into a mini game, but yeah, no, I'm starting to, okay, I'll get, fine, it goes under maybe. The idea of Jackson's point of it needs to be showy and invoke attention is correct. It can't just, it is
I like the calling card
It is the
mechanic. That's kinda
juxtaposition
cool.
between being all eyes on you and nobody seeing you at all. That is pretty cool,
Yeah.
actually, yeah. Yeah, I'm seeing it.
Adding some risk in there, being showy creates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like how this thing barely gives you any defenses.
But it almost turns you into a tank character, like a taunt character.
Yeah. Doge tank.
Taunting, very important.
Yeah. Would it be possible to make a non-spear hull guy reflection? Shovels are hype, and I don't have a shovel as a weapon here, so yeah.
And
Man,
not fear.
Also, I'm gonna petition. I saw it in chat. All eyes everywhere. I just think it's cool. I just think it's cool.
all eyes everywhere.
If you say no, I understand. I just think it's cool.
All eyes everywhere would need to be on bonus, and even then, under bonus, it'd be a maybe because that thing's fucked up, evil, and also Desi.
I know. I like it.
There we go. Now you got a new category. Bonus but evil.
Finally.
Not massively likely. I'm putting a note there.
What about that one that's cooking right now?
The one that's... Oh, the cast reflection?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, kinda. Hold on. Yeah, I'll put that under, maybe. God, the problem is I need to commit to what that
Commit to
is.
what you're gonna do
Yeah.
with it. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
where
the
I want to
issue.
keep it kind of a blank slate.
You want to let it be
Yeah,
developed.
don't do that.
Jay, don't spoil the game. Dude, I want to be like, just like my goat, Kanoko Nasu, and spoil
Yeah,
Mario
I was gonna say.
Sukai Yoru 3.
Fucking
We're too
God.
late in reflection to spoil it.
Oh, man.
If we were back in Act 1 and you were spoiling Act 3.
Nah. So true. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of fishing pole. Give me your reasoning for fishing pole, because I agree. I actually like fishing pole a lot, but like,
Cause fishing fun.
it's no.
What?
You have to describe
What's your problem, man?
why it makes your soul sing.
Fishing minigame.
Fishing fun.
I'm glad.
You said you don't want to make things into a minigame.
Yeah.
This one,
I'm glad Big the
should
Cat
be a
joined the
minigame.
chat.
Fishing.
Yeah, it invokes the idea of believing being a hero behind it, doing your own thing. Yeah, no, I do like it. Why are there no grenade reflections? Mask, there's a few. Single-handed savior. She's right
you're mean.
here. We're focusing single-handed savior more on the gun gameplay. She's becoming
put-
more of a grenade.
Can you put help yourself in the bonus section, please? Thank you.
I do like help yourself.
I like it because we functionally are making it so that when the module drops, there's just gonna be like 5 extra bonus reflections there.
Yeah.
More work for Jay.
The goal was to do 5. Nervous Dragon says, I had 2 players get into a slap fight over who could take World Hewn Broom. Yeah, I'm really happy everybody spoke out for that one. I was sleeping on it. That's my bad. We don't have a lot of poison builds. I think Sealed in Stone is a pretty good, like, the poison reflection.
First water can also be used that way.
Yeah, this variant of the first water I'm just keeping very defensive.
I've changed the collective unconscious.
Yes. Long Night's End. Oh, right. Long Night's End is guaranteed to be in. That was a vote winner. You will get your Scythe reflection. Is there anything that matches the whimsy / childishness of Fairy Tale for a songbird? No. Like, I guess you could say, like, Showrunner is like whimsy maxing, but it's like whimsy maxing in a different direction. Another one that was getting voted on was Love's Pure Wings, which fits the fantasy of, like, the magical girl, big poofy dress, which is critical, obviously. Maybe combining Fairy Tale for a Songbird and Love's Pure Wings to just make a whole ass, like,
Magical girl.
Whimsy Maxed, yeah, and that could be Magical Girl or like, yeah. I'm seeing the hole here. I'll put it under maybe. Love's Pure Wings plus Fairy Tale for a Songbird. Whimsy Maxing. There you go. Shout out to the one guy repping Excaliboomerang. You're a real one.
Excaliboomerang is such a like early design phase reflection.
What are you talking about? It's peak. The gameplay literally informs itself.
Hey Jay, could you put the reflection that gives you an object head on this list?
Yes. Wait, Excaliboomerang is fucking sick. Like, let me explain the vision behind Excaliboomerang for you.
I know the vision, but
during
you
your
can go
turn,
ahead.
you throw it out. It flies towards its destination and hangs in space until the end of the act. Then it flies back, creating like a yo-yo effect where people can get in and out of its path. Literally, it's awesome. The gameplay is sick as fuck. Like, I'm gonna be real. When we're talking about, fucking, the Starfall Extinction Hammer, it and Excaliboomerang actually have a lot of overlap when it comes to their gameplay style. Man, I'm gonna just, like, put that in here. Hold on. Starfall Hammer plus Excaliboomerang? Question mark? No, I'm writing that down for now. Intense Screaming says, Leaf. You mean Fragment,
Vetoed.
the most illegal reflection to ever do it?
Nope, banned.
Johnny.
Wait, hold up. Now,
Johnny Pastrani. I'm Adelaskar's strongest soldier. Who up breaking they seals? So, Adalaskar will not be in the game for one reason and one reason only. Adalaskar is intended to be in a mecha show. The last mech that the protagonist gets before the end that's a little bit fucked up and evil. Adalaskar is the new Gundam, Adalaskar is the Wing Zero, Adalaskar's Epion, Adalaskar's, fucking Gundam 00. Adalaskar is something that you could only break out in, like, the third module, the Act 3 module, Endgame. Final bullshit going off if one of the players has swapped off their reflection or something. But
I mean, after Adalaskar has already died and you introduce Adalaskar as the twin.
yeah. Uh-huh. Seagazer 2 is the twin.
finally.
I knew I didn't like her for...
I love Adalaskar, but I can't see a world where it fits. I can see a world where it fits in Module 3. If I do a bonus for Module 3, I will probably have a section that's like, hey, here's like a little brief on building your late game super weapon and use Adalaskar as the example of what they should do and go, you can use this one, but I honestly encourage you to make your own for your own game.
Like, and it's this kind of thing of Adalaskar's mechanics are solid enough that like you wouldn't need to design much.
No.
Like literally all you would have to do is go, you gain another level, you unlock another seal. Bam. That's it.
Yeah.
Like Sorry, I forgot.
Rage baited.
Inky asks Roma, can you explain to us why you're banning the precious special beloved Leaf?
I'm a hater.
Oh my god, you're a hater?
Yeah.
Why?
Terrible.
Why?
I don't want people to have fun.
That's a terrible reason.
You heard it here.
AKA, I'm just fucking around, bro.
Just getting a little quirky with it.
Oh, how could I forget? Let's just slide this on and not address it. There we go. Okay,
What did you do?
I think it's fine.
Chat, snitch?
Oh,
Grandpa. What?
Granddad.
Grandmog?
High low blades. Yes. Is there a reflection about disguising as other people? Yes, freedom of form, actually. It's, literally exactly what you're looking for. It has a mechanic where the more you know about an opponent's stats, the better you're able to imitate them. And you are able to imitate their attributes. Yeah, it's very fun. Freedom of form rules, actually. Music's a little loud. What? Thank you, Mouse. You guys get the BRB screen for half a second while I fuck.
Well, you what?
What?
Fuck!
That is a good BR screen.
Yeah, right? Don't even
even
joke,
joke, lad.
lad. Okay, I'm back. How about Purgatory's Nail and the funny guy attached to it? Purgatory's Nail, I love to death. That would have to be under bonus, if it was anywhere. It is literally just... It requires the setting. It's like a guy. That thing's got too much lore. It's like the Stefano reflection that gives you Stefano. I didn't put the Stefano reflection in because I cannot imagine anyone using it. And, like, who didn't watch the show. Like, it's like, yeah, you get a guy. It's like, what's the guy like? And the description of it is, you know. It's like, if you don't watch the show, you don't, in fact, know.
Did you put Seagazer on here?
She is, yeah.
That's a guy.
That is a guy. Some call her the best.
Who?
Some. One.
Who?
Apopologic communication helix. I respect you. That's a hard one because it's almost like Skeleton Key is a little bit in the same category of like freaks that pick this genre of reflection have a plan to make it work. The ability to understand any language is insane. That's very cool. If you randomly roll that on the funny D100 table, I can't help but, like, I would feel a little disappointed when the guy next to me is, like, turned into a dragon, and the other guy next to me gets a mech, and it's like, yes, you have universal speech. And I'm like, from a practical angle, universal speech is as good as those things. But, like, from a, like, flash in the pan, you're playing reflection, you roll the funny D100, universal speech won't have dividends. It won't pay dividends until like deep into the campaign when you realize you are in fact the most cracked reflection ever. But it's one that I struggle with, like, because it's one I'd pick, and then I'd go, I'm playing a 100% pacifist. Like I will not fight. I'll only try.
As
to
somebody who uses it, it's sick. I see the issue.
But you also have like 20 other reflections to use.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's okay.
Nah. It's hard. I'm gonna put it under maybe, and like, if I could figure out a way to do this, like, here's an insane. No, it needs something. It needs something in here. AoE specialist reflections, especially cone attacks. Yeah, no, we've got like blast. We've got blast for days. But yeah, we don't have much cone. No cone. Just
Do you have
noting
any
it down.
bit reflections?
What was that?
Any bit reflections?
You mean funnels?
Yeah, like funnels? No. We've got Triumvirate, but those aren't... Huh, yeah. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
how I would use it.
Yeah. Hold on. You're cooking. I know we already have ribbons. Life Dancers might be interesting. I might combine Life Dancers and Blessed Ties. Just to consolidate our ribbons into the same reflection. Village Keeper. If you want to play Monster Hunter. It would need to be under here. Reach the Sky is already in. Wonderful news. Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter is interesting. It gives you a target for the session and basically goes go after this guy. Yeah, I don't know. Stolen God's Wings. Stolen God's Wings is one I've seen people use a lot. It's really sick. I think it has a lot of overlap with Divinity, but I think it is cool if you want a Divinity type reflection, but don't want to get stuck into the giant, big, crushy sword lifestyle. So I'm gonna put it under maybe. Because I see its use case.
Yeah.
He drops it.
Okay. Chat, I'm opening the floor. I know this is a very divisive one. I wanna know your thoughts. Egg.
I think I'm gonna say this is controversial. I like egg. I think I'm anti-egg main list.
You're anti-egg? Yes. No, egg, yes. Egg is perfect. I think it fills an important niche. Egg. I'll eat it.
I think it's an important niche, but also I feel like it's too loosey-goosey.
I feel like if I was rolling, I would be disappointed.
No.
That's why I'm anti it on the main list.
I mean, think about egg, though. It's a shell, and inside could be anything. All of creation. It's truly zero. Zero can hold anything.
Bro,
If you
you're
roll a
egg.
0 on your D100, you get egg.
I like egg because it's your Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's your one Pokemon. It's your Pikachu.
I love Pokemon.
Sounds creepy.
Like, it's your guy.
It's
you know?
your guy. Yeah, you're doing
You don't have
this
many
together.
guys. You just have your one guy. You have your Pikachu. It's your partner. It's your Mike. She came out of the egg.
She hatched from that egg. Actually making a pretty good case for egg. Partner Digimon, yeah. I think if I embraced that angle and really rolled into it and decided to like really go in the direction of like, yeah, this is your partner Digimon. This is your like your one and only guy. This is Pikachu. That is a niche that still needs to be filled. He is kind of spin though. Take egg.
But
You
didn't we
either,
just
get, you either get Mike or you get the Demiurge.
There's literally no losing.
Yeah.
It's either you want $5 or you want $5. You always win.
I think Argos would be upset if he got the Demiurge instead of Mike. The thing's evil. That's the rival Pokemon.
It's like, oh, you got Mike? I'll take this one. And it's the Demiurge. It's like, wait, hold on. I have Act 1 Mike and you have the Demiurge.
You have Demiurge, what the fuck? Did you just pull Frieza? Would you choose an egg over a gun or a cool axe? It seems like quite a few people here would, actually.
It's like Magikarp, bro.
Just to be clear, when you roll this D100 to get your weapon,
No.
do you get to re-roll, or do you get like 5 rolls?
We did 3 on stream. That's the kinder version. Basically, like, that's basically what I'd say is, like, yeah, you can do 3. And you can look at the different reflections around that one. If you're like, oh yeah, I was actually aiming for this one that's 1 or 2 down. So you can adjust your roll a little bit. That process usually takes like hour and a half. The hardcore version is you get 1 roll and that's it.
Version.
What was that?
That version is bad, because then, like, someone will get egg and be disappointed.
Oh my.
I mean, like,
Nah.
so here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. People can play the game however they want, and some people will run up and go, hey, this is going to be a reflection one-shot. We roll, we stick what we've got, and then we just, like, you know, we can do this infinitely, like, multiple times, right? Like,
They do, yeah, that... I have heard that, and there are people who are like, yes, you roll once, you get what you get. I like rolling 3 times.
yeah.
And then being able to adjust it. It takes a while longer, but, like, you get something you actually like.
I think you have to worry less about people being disappointed and not getting. Yeah, some people getting rocket launchers and some people getting this weird
Egg.
niche thing that, you know, one freak nerd finds cool, but
Hey.
the rest of us are
Why
like
are you looking at Riddle?
languages.
I'm putting egg under maybe. I must deliberate more. A good case has been made.
It's
Ponder
hard
the egg.
boiled.
It's hard boiled, dude. This game is for freak nerds, though. So sad. Exploding feels like an essential quandary.
Yeah, I
Just
was.
imagine
Yeah,
one.
actually,
Yeah.
I think Explodey's better than Egg.
Oh my god, okay. Hold on. Give me your reasoning.
Because
Argue.
Egg is so, like, it can be anything.
Yeah.
Explodey is Explodey,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That is your companion. Explodey's your companion. He already exists. He's already a thing.
He's already
right?
suffering.
Meanwhile, Egg is this kind of concept of it could be anything, especially if we had, like, didn't we talk? We've talked about Egg and what it could be multiple times, right?
Yes.
Like, you could absorb the monster into yourself or some shit before, right?
Yes.
Is that something we talked about?
Yes.
It's like,
I've
yeah,
never heard anything about egg.
it's because
All news
it's
to me.
Patreon only content. So if
Oh,
you're
yeah.
not a real Reflection fan, you wouldn't have seen it.
I think
So-
we talked about
I
it
mean,
during
that makes sense.
I think we
I
talked
had
about
egg, I
it
got
during
to
these
use it.
streams. Yeah, we
Did I
even
watch these streams?
Tiny even gave egg to a guy in the game.
Yeah, I also
heard of
gave
it.
Egg to a guy. Yeah.
Oh. Egg is
Yeah, no,
potential, man.
I'm
The potential reflection.
Yeah.
I'm tired of jokingly talking about Explodey, so let's continue.
This is serious, dude.
Egg has the potential to be the strongest
Bro,
reflection.
Yeah, y'all just jokes to me.
Shut the fuck up. So I love Icebreaker so much. Icebreaker is just a battleship. Something that just exists in the setting. I would
Yeah.
take Icebreaker.
Yeah, but you have to remember that it's a battleship that you can summon like a Keyblade. It's a teleporting battleship.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
But-
cool, dude. Nice
but-
building 4 incident.
Here's the thing, true. But here's the thing. Here's my argument for why Icebreaker is already in the game. Take last line of defense.
True.
You can already do this and get a tank. And last line of defense is one of those ones where last night I'm like, I want a reflection that's a tank. And I'm like, wait, I can just take last line of defense, be invincible, and spawn 5 tanks. Never mind. This reflection's already the best one.
5 tanks.
Yeah, man. Would you rather have 1 tank or 5 tanks?
Oh, yeah. Ludwig Chinese gift.
It's me this entire stream, dude.
So, like, single-handed savior can take the form of weapon.
Yes.
Yo.
Should become a tank. Should be tank girl.
Fuck around and find out, bro.
I will.
Actually,
Turn her into a tank. Make her run
Yeah.
over people and feel the crunch of bones.
Dude, it's been long enough. I'm no longer playing this game in good. I'm no longer
Yeah.
asking, like, can I do that? I'm stating.
Just do it.
Yeah. Fool me once, rule.
The answer is no. You'll die.
The answer is yes. You'll make her cry.
be like a cool fun tank. I mean,
Fun
It'll
tank.
be a fun tank.
yeah.
But
It
with
heals people. That's the thing.
With
that's a
inflatable
mechanic.
treads, like a bouncy castle. It's like getting run over by a ball pit. Stop screaming. Stop crying.
You can still die from that, just so you know.
She's aware.
Huh?
Oh! I want the reflection that's like Riddle's van reflection. I do like the van reflection a lot. It's sick as fuck. That would have to obviously be under bonus, but yeah, I'm putting it. I'm putting it down under bonus, but evil.
Bonus, but evil.
Where's the Keyblade reflection? That's fucking Pledge.
Putting in Blade reflection, not the ruby reflection.
I shan't.
Listen,
Rage
Pledge is,
baiting me.
Pledge isn't the fucking. Pledge is everything, man. It's Air Raider gameplay. It's fucking mortars. It's
Finally.
Keyblades. It's everything you could want in your life.
We should play EDF.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. We need one of the other music reflections. Huh.
Me petitioning for Treble's Glass Orchestra.
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
Me petitioning for Fate Weaver. She sing.
She do
She's-
sing.
She sing.
She do sing.
I'm petitioning for Explodey. It can sing.
Yeah.
Is
Is that the sound of it?
No.
Awfully close to Snuggles.
It is. I have a sore throat. I can't scream as loud as I want to for Explodey. Snuggle says, ah! Explodey is, ah! Explodey has pain. And, like, fear in his voice. Snuggles only feels whimsy.
Snuggles is like Cartoon Network scream. Explodey is Adult Swim scream.
Yeah, true.
Dude, I spent a good 10 hours rendering a coin simulator to come out of Snuggle because it kept crashing my entire computer. It's on screen for literally 15 frames.
Yeah, it makes sense. I'm so sorry, King.
I love that I get to do this.
I can't believe you had to do shit like that for the camera pan. That shit's wild.
I don't know why I brought up Premiere. Monstrous.
Raymond of the Kaleidoscope I've seen a few times. I do like it. We don't have like a Robin Wizard Hat reflection.
I think we're adding too much stuff to the list. There's only 25 spots. I mean, after this is done, Jay's gonna go, what do I actually feel? And then kill 20 of them. And also, Jay's gonna go, this is actually too hard to design. I'm just gonna make something fucking else.
Yeah, you gotta realize that the maybes are maybes.
Yeah.
This is all, like, formative to make you feel like you have a vote. Pretty much.
True.
But you actually do, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Combine Bounty
Okay.
Hunter and Sword Hunt.
That's a sick idea.
That's a sick idea. I will put it down. Oh, Graveyard of the Rivalry is already guaranteed in, though.
Don't you have a funny list, like, up top if you scroll up and see it?
Of the stuff that I was thinking, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna compare the list that you guys have made versus the list that I have,
List?
Yes. We're almost, we're in an hour and a half into stream, so I'm gonna change the music, and, I'm gonna shift over.
Mm-hmm.
I'm expecting final cases and final arguments.
Change the music. Killing them all.
Need something more dire.
Oh, but consider, Jay, why make one reflection when you can make two? May I present Excellion?
I do like Excellion. Like,
Excellion's
actually, I
pretty
think
fun.
Excellion's really good. I think Excellion's fire. He'll go under, maybe. Phantasmal Air is already in, thankfully. Morpho device will go under here if we genuinely do not have enough nerd reflections. Nerd reflections. Another Advent. Barrier health? Hold up.
See what he's thinking?
Maybe considering conceptually tying a healing reflection to another Advent. Maybe.
Remember.
Birdsong. Hold on. I'm putting Birdsong next to Singing Simulacrums, either combining them or blah blah blah. Truth and Lies? Music. I'm just gonna note down this could be for the new world because we do need a music themed reflection. Necessary Sacrifices would need to go under special. Or no, that would need to go under bonus. Because that involves heavy end of the world themes, but I think it actually fills a niche here, specifically. And ties into the themes of the game pretty good. Nodding, nodding, nodding. Don't worry, all eyes everywhere is here, under bonus but evil. Close circle. Interesting, actually. I'm gonna put that in the same blob as Starfall Hammer and Excaliboomerang, because I think mechanically it would float somewhere in that area, but Chakram are cool weapons, and we don't have anything like that. Tail Chaser. We love Tail Chaser in this house. A device riddle made in a lab. Beneath a Curtain of Silence because we need an ice reflection. Okay, hold on, hold up. We got a lot of fire shit, you're right. Ice reflection. Curtain of Silence, question mark. Sword Hunt. Yeah, Bounty Hunter plus Sword Hunt is a suggestion. Plus Fish... Paul. I'm writing that in that category. Muscle Box? I do like Muscle Box.
Everybody
My
likes
big argument.
Muscle Box.
I like what they're saying though. My big argument with Muscle Box is it's a creative take on the bag of holding style reflection. Yeah.
Fuck. I love my muscle box, but you just dropped that, and I definitely had a thought of like, damn, your muscle box is kind of cooler than my muscle box.
You can't be comparing muscle boxes like that,
All
bro.
mine does
It's okay.
is
Your
slap
muscle,
the shit out of people. Like the idea of a
Dude,
bag
your
of
muscle-
holding.
That's cool, man.
Hold on.
dude, your muscle box is just as good, man. Don't
Muscle box plus
don't stress.
mimic. The idea of combining like a bag of holding thing with a mimic. Actually cooking. Hold on. No, good suggestion.
Can't just make this shit up as you go. These reflections exist.
I'm fusing them all together like a mad scientist. Muscle
love
box X
spore.
mimic. Yeah, you see it. Try to move. So, Tromby, I actually do agree for the fairy tale. Love's Pure Wings, Fairy Tale for a Songbird, Whimsy Maxing. I don't think this is gonna stay in maybe. The reason that I'll move it down to special and that it just needs attention more than anything else because it's filling a niche that we don't have. It's actually important with the number of people that either have pushed for, played, or like magical girl content to begin with, on top of
Yay.
playing into a more whimsical, feel-like character. Yeah, that is something that is actually sorely needed from this list. I am the tunneler mount, yeah. I'm making the 10 shadows with muscle box, mimic, and bag of holding. This, I really think this is cooking down here. With this is really good. This is looking really good, guys. Yo, yeah. Anatobraxis for the funnel category, rebuilding that. Anatobraxis.
I mean, isn't do you have Tail Chaser?
Tail Chaser under
Okay, special.
It'd be under bonus because it's
Yeah.
that's like a riddle specific. I could hold on. No, I should just move that down here. Hold up.
Yeah.
You're cooking.
Yeah, because that's basically what Tail Chaser is. Yeah.
Yeah, conceptually just
What?
fleeting truth.
You live?
What?
Okay.
Oh, that was me
He's fucking-
crushing. That was me crushing the
Yeah,
reflections together.
He's locking in. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It just sounded like it was like a big like, and then you just were
King
silent, like
Breakers
you're
can be just like Binding Vows from JJK, but less broken. That's sort of the vibe. Yeah, it's like it's supposed to emulate like
Yeah,
Kurapika's Nen abilities. Like yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like since we have Hammer of Justice, there's kind of like
Yeah. Stratomercurial is one of those ones that I will put in if there is a gap because I think it's awesome. The mechanics are also free. Move action, set up your ballista, use your actions to fire it, and then like needing to like pull back and relocate, like get good firing angles. That's awesome. That turret gameplay is sick.
I'll be right.
Okay. I'm seeing Truth and Lies. If that was gonna go in, I'd probably try to overlap it a bit. I might just roll its kid into fucking Spymaster. I'm just gonna.
Is Axis Calibration on the list?
Yeah, it's already in.
Okay, cool. Just checking. I didn't remember.
Infinity Collider Big Bang Breaker really was robbed by Ace's signature technique being the Big Bang Breaker. I always underestimate it. Melly truly robbed until the last moment.
it's your fault.
Death of the Empire.
It's almost like he
is
named
sick.
both of those things.
Death of the Empire plus Rayman of the Kaleidoscope. I'm seeing the vision there. Chemicary Engine. You need to be under bonus. I'm gonna trim the bonus list down to 5 also. I've just gotta decide based on gameplay. Okay. Fleeting truths for the camera type reflection. Put that under low maybe? Because I feel like that's extra niche, but like, well, we'll see.
Me who loves Midnight Line, me knowing that Midnight Line is not a very fun gameplay reflection.
Midnight Line's already
Crying.
in, my friend.
Really?
Yes, I love that thing.
Roma.
Listen, I'm working in the background. Be nice to me.
Midnight Line is like top 10. That thing's fucking awesome. Unlucky. Suspension of disbelief. So glad Midnight Line made it sane. Oblivion Salve, Ardian? We all have personal favorites. Mine's Explodey. God.
No.
So, I think I know how I'm gonna include Explodey.
Oh god.
Okay.
It's, I don't think Explodey is on the D100 list. I think Explodey is, I'll probably, like, use Explodey as the, like, Roma, like, you know how you said, like, the Opie Medi-chan, like, blah, 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 this is explaining this in the margins. I'd use Explodey as that, and if I had to do a tutorial breakdown of what a reflection looks like, I'd be like, yeah, you can do it based on this tutorial, because that's what Explodey's made for. He's here to be a tutorial, not, like, actually exist. And then if you decide, so, like, this does result in me writing mechanics out for Explodey. If you decide to be extra deranged and go, no, but I'm jailbreaking the tutorial reflection and taking that one, that's on you. Which I think is the most Explodey thing possible of like, yeah, this ain't technically on the list, but it's here to break down like what the different stats mean and stuff like that. And then you go, no, I'm taking the tutorial reflection and forcing this thing into existence. Then your Ritalin universe gets to turn to you and go, why would you do that? why have you done
that
this?
to him?
Why would you do that to him?
Why make him real?
Why do we exist just to suffer?
Yeah, he's literally just here to be a tutorial. So, like, yeah, Explodey gets its own category, which is the specialist of Special Boys. Special Boys. Explodey. So, yeah, you can jailbreak Explodey out of the tutorial segment if you are that level of committed. You can manifest his suffering. Bonus but evil, as in you are evil for doing this. Okay. So, with that, I'm satisfied. And the fun part will come when we scroll up and compare what I wrote with what you guys wrote. Because I don't fucking remember what I wrote. Let's scroll up to the top of the list, based on my own comparisons. My guarantees of will get in are Hope's Cultivation Seed, yes. We match that. Reach the Sky, yes. Star Strider, that's in a special category, but yes. Vault Watcher, just a bonus category, but yes. Fetid Blood Ash Ritual Tome. Yep. Eternal Librarium. That one got moved down to maybe. I Am a John Healer Reflection got moved down to maybe, if I can make it work. Cruel Joke, yes. Ingot, yes. Light Armor like Pantomime Phantom is near the top of maybe. Grand Key. And then these are all of your guaranteed ones already. Oh, right. Fucking this is the one that I completely forgot about. This one's definitely getting in. It's not making the problem better, but Signal, it's too good. It's just literally too fire. So yeah, the demonic arms are probably getting in some capacity. Signal might not be a spear when you see it next, but it's probably still gonna be a fucking spear. Yeah, Signal's fucking fire. We've got Hammer of Justice, Ember Song, and Sanguine Sigil, and then Roma's suggestion of the Magic School Bus. And then for the bonus 5, End of Eternity. So our overlap is pretty close. Some of the stuff that I thought would be guaranteed actually got moved down to maybe in discussion, which is not the result that I have, and we have a lot of unexpectedly secure ones based on your argumentation. I'm gonna now, after considering it, move some stuff up to secure after we talked about it a bit. Let's go. Where are you? Oh, I moved you down to special. Right, okay, yeah. So, Liv's Pure Wings definitely getting in. A lot of this stuff is very clever. Let's count how many we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42... it's 41 brand new ones, and then the rest are like under the special category. This is things getting changed, combined, all that other stuff. We're basically looking at a list of 40 that will be condensed down. Some earlier reflections that are in the list obviously might get changed or modified. The bonus section is bonus, it's on top of this shit. So a lot of the stuff in maybe obviously is not going to make it, so mentally prepare yourself for, oh, my favorite made it on the list and then didn't make the final cut. But these ones will be making it at the very top. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's looking good. No Moonflare and Obsidian Gold? No, they're down under the special category, Demonic Arms. Okay. Woo! I hope
Yippee.
I hope everybody had a good time tossing their various suggestions into the pot. I believe we have fan art. So I will be pulling that up. I've got my work fucking cut out for me. I've got to select all this shit down. Let's go. Extensive exploding propaganda, I see. Okay.
Progress.
Clicking through. Okay, let me pop this shit open. This imgur put together by Pupcat Dude. Thank you so much for everything here. Starting from the very top, we have from Cloves, Maze Within a Maze. I love this so much, and I hope that Maze Within a Maze is represented in some capacity on the final list. From Pupcat Dude, Explodey. Look. Exploding propaganda. From the Baker, we have what you call it? Hold on, I'm just making sure I'm streaming. I am. Cookie Delight for the Hunter of Mortals, Treat Yourself King. Lofthouse Cookie Rat for Rat Guy, Cepheus Moo. Even the weakest king can inspire a hero. Cream Cheese Cookies for my son Danger. You're doing so good, I'm so proud of you. And so on and so forth. Hey, Leo Peace Cookie. Thank you, the Baker. From Pubcat Dude, Rip Explody. He was a good dad. Explody's evolution. He's getting swolled up. Oh, look, it's Explody. And Egg. I'm a reflection, check out my attributes. And from Dungeon Master Zero, a chibi sketch of Arcos. I frickin' love this. Okay, everyone. Oh, good luck with the work. Awesome list. Everything I wanted already got in. Thank you, Platonic Soda. For everybody who tuned in for this stream, thank you so much for registering your opinions. I'm still going to be listening to folks and what they think about the different reflections over the next, day or two, but I am going to try to get cranking on it almost immediately, because the sooner I finish this, the sooner we can get back to things. Again, if you want to stay up to date on shit, join the official Discord. All this shit's going to be on Patreon coming up in the future. With that, thank you everybody for coming along. It was nice to stream again. It feels like it's been a hot minute. We're still prepping shit. Hopefully we will get back to you soon. Say goodbye to chat, everybody.
Bye.
Bye bye.